What's up, gamers and gearheads? Brittality here to bring you another coalition report. I do want to apologize that we did not have a coalition report up last week. The week before that, there wasn't much news. I was hoping I would get some news from last week to combine it into one big episode. However, there was no news at all last week from the Gears of War front. As we know, we're probably going to hit some lulls in news, and that's okay, but I do have a few stories to go over. So let's kick it off. And speaking of kickoffs, roll tide. Anyway, if you remember, I mentioned an interview that would be happening at PAX Prime with Rod Ferguson. You guys can watch it on Twitch, link in the description as always. It was really good to hear some stories and some backgrounds about Rod. He did not talk about anything Gears of War as far as the next installment. However, it's a good tribute interview to Rod to get to know him. You may want to save some time and go ahead and fast forward to 4 minutes into that interview. To be quite honest, it's just really awkward kind of watching it, not on Rod's part, he did a really good job, but on behalf of the interviewer's part, it was just really just kind of weird and awkward, and I felt weird watching the awkward conversation. Next up on the agenda, check out this freaking awesome controller by End of the Line Designs. To me, this controller encompasses everything about Gears of War, how gritty and how awesome it is. Now, this would not be a controller I would like to play with in fear of throwing it and injuring my pets, but it would be a really cool one to display. Next up, MoviePilot.com names the top 10 games that would make the best movies. Gears of War came in at number 2, and Uncharted came in at number 1. I would have to say Uncharted would be a pretty cool movie. As far as competitive news goes, congratulations to Notorious for winning Hypha Summer Jam. You can watch all the matches from Hypha Summer Jam over on the Hypha YouTube page. I'm sure there will be a little more content trickling out and highlighting the cool plays from Hypha, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And that, my good gears, is all the news I have for you. Hopefully we'll get some little ditties this week that I can share with you next week. But anyway, until the cog turns again, we'll have some more news for you next time. Love you guys as always. Have a wonderful week.